Welcome. Today we're still not starting the NF journey, unfortunately, but we'll get there, alright? Today we're gonna dive deep into Darwin Waterson's journey back to his family. He's the little orange fish you can see there, and it's similar to the 8 Mile Road that we took a look at last time. Well, question is, what is the difference? Why is this interesting or important? Well, the 8 Mile Road was about the journey as an adult. This is about a child's journey. I mean, I find this relatable. We'll see if you can connect the lines as well. So, before we get into it, a quick disclaimer. I'm a little bit sick, but that won't stop me. I have the time right now. I'm alone. I'm at peace. I would like to get this done. Alright. I don't have the whole footage because I wanted to keep this as short as possible. So I'll just have the background story summarized quickly. So, he's a fish, he's a goldfish, he gets bought by a family, and he can talk. So, the family accepts him as he is and loves him, basically. And in an accident, he gets flushed down the toilet. Everybody is shocked and sad. He gets out in the ocean, in the sea, somewhere we don't know. And obviously, because he's a fish, he can breathe underwater. He meets other fish and he's confused. He's young and doesn't really get the exact situation, what's going on. It's overwhelming for him. It's overwhelming. So he tries to explain it to the other fish that are adults. And they don't get it. Well, why don't they get it? They're adults. But they have lived all their lives in the sea, in the water. They have no idea what's going on the land. So they think, yeah, the little boy is crazy. They think he's a lunatic, and yeah, they start laughing and everything. Not a good scenario for little Darwin right here. So now he has two choices. He can accept his fate and stay there with the fish because he can live underwater, and he has no idea where he is exactly, and he doesn't even really know where the other family lives. We'll see that he knows like the city name, but he doesn't really know the exact location. So that's a lot of uncertainty there, and he can't even breathe on land and walk. So how is he gonna manage it? Well, this could have gone through his head, but he decided to go with the other option. He jumped out the water and yeah, he came to the realization that he can't breathe at all and he can't really move. He isn't used to it on land. So what happens? This is obviously a cartoon for children. They're connected with the family, or Darwin is connected to the family, and through love, they're sending him so much love. They are putting so much effort in, they can feel that Darwin's in trouble, and they send, love over to him, and he grows lungs. Well, how does this relate to real life? It's really cartoonish. Well, it really does relate to life. As I've said in the 8 Mile Road, everyone has their own journey. And sometimes things get rough. It's risky and everything, but if you stand up on your 2 feet and do the right thing, go further down the road, no matter how hard it is, you do the right things, life rewards you. You get the opportunity to go further. If you don't, well, either you made a small little mistake, it also happens with the road. Sometimes you have the road, but it doesn't have like exact lines, so you lose it a little bit. It can happen. But if you do everything right, you can do almost miraculous things. Life helps you when you do it right. So he did the right thing. He said, no, I can't live life with these other fish in the sea. They just laugh at me. They think I'm crazy. I'm going to go my own way and find the family that loves me. So now we jump right into the video, under the song.
I'm on my way. I've got my lungs and it's a start.
Yeah, you can see already he's on the beach. He is obviously a little bit overmotivated. He's a child after all. As children, we don't really exactly know how the world works, and we're just more emotional. We can be a far lot happier than adults. So he's on the way. He calms himself also with the song. It's like a motivator. And as you can see, he's already traveled far. It's far in the night, and there's still a smile on his face, still laughing or smiling, and still motivated. I also have to add, this is obviously a dystopian situation, because if you're that motivated and that early on your road to whatever you're after, your success, then damn, that's, you get far. But obviously, we as little children, even as adults, we sometimes don't understand the road. So here he is, naively overmotivated, which still helps him, which still is a good thing. Well, let's continue. Yeah, he's got his lungs, and that's a start. Even that, so it's not the smallest thing, but as I've said, even I experience, if I take a look at my life, I have certain things that I experienced that I was maybe born with, and I think I can really do something with this if I just, put things together. In the end, I will have something wonderful. But that's the start. It's a motivator. You still have to go, I don't know how many miles. You see him, it's like a half an inch fish, 1 centimeter fish, and we don't know how far the ocean is away from the family's home. Could be like 100 kilometers, 100 miles. That's maybe like 60 miles. I don't know. But that's still putting it into perspective. The road could be however long, and it's really really long for a 1 centimeter, half an inch fish. For me, for you, well, it's a long road, years. As I've said, years. But that doesn't matter. We're still going to make it. All right, let's continue.
And I've got love inside my heart.
And I've got love. You can really set yourself in his situation, I think. Or when you have a hard time, you can hum this to yourself or play it in your head and just get through it. You'll get there. It's for you to ease your mind. And you can see he's in the desert already as a fish. He's so young. He's getting dirty and he doesn't care about anything. Still got a smile on his face. He's dirty. He's come a long way and he still has a long way to go. Again, this is not the best example for real life. You still have to take a little bit care of yourself. You can, you get dirty on the road, but you have to clean yourself, you have to feed yourself. He is just so dedicated to the road. He's singing, smiling. He doesn't care about anything. He's just going forward. If you can do that, okay, but take a little bit of care of your health. Okay, good. Even when you're a child.
I'm on my way.
Nothing stops him.
I may be tiny and alone, but I will stop until I'm home.
There you get to the little bit more of a self-aware stage. Yeah, maybe tiny and alone. That's very true. You're tiny and alone. But that can't stop you. That can't stop you. Sorry, it has to be this way, but it is that way. I've made it through the years. There were very close calls, but I won't stop. I won't stop until I get there.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Yeah, here you can see he's still dirty. He's even getting hungry, so he's running out of energy. Still a smile on his face. Still going strong. Hats off. Hats off. What I missed to say is I also have this theory of, the world is huge. There are like 8 billion people on the planet, and you're born somewhere. And you take a look around and talk to people and do stuff with them, become friends, get into relationships, maybe you have your family. And it still can be like, you can still go, but this isn't right. I think this is not the life. I mean, it could be so much better. The road is, when you get to the end, that's the best life you can ever live. That's why you're going there. Because if you get there, you won't have this idea in your head that, man, I want to go back in time when I'm younger and do this instead, and I would be so much happier if I did this. No, when you're at the end, you have no doubt. You find your purpose in life, your passion. You're doing that. You are happy to do that. And you also find your people, your audience, that you relate to, and you form friendships with and relationships with this relationships with and friendships with that actually last and have a meaning. You can be born in your place, can try to form friendships and relationships that don't have any meaning because you don't really belong there. It's just, yeah, that's a hard journey of life. You're set there, unfortunately. I know it would be better if you were just, born into the right family, into the right place, and everything's really good. But oh, you have a long way to go to find your place on this world. All right. So he should really eat right now.
And though you hear my stomach rumble, I'll still make it back to go.
Again, you can't stop him. Even if his stomach is growling, he's hungry, he'll still make it. No doubt in his mind. He tries to eat. He misjudges the situation. This could also happen in your childhood. You're doing what you have to do. That's on your mind, and you're young. You're still not very experienced. You can misjudge the situation, as he did right here. He thought the rat's tail was a worm, or the opossums. And yeah, you get hissed at, you get a little bit knocked back, you get scared. Then you just, say sorry and back out the situation. Get out of the situation with the least harm possible. It's gonna be alright. You see?
Across the deserts and the valleys, past the bears that growl and roar.
Yeah. After some years, after some time, you can see he's a little bit more damaged, more even dirtier than before. The smile isn't really on his face anymore. It can get really rough. You still have to go forward. Past the bears, the growl and roar. You have to be very aware. You have to become very aware of yourself and the situations and and the environment around you. You can make it work if you think it through and you actually do it right. You can make it through. You get the right combination. You have to will it, but you have to will it. You have to give everything and you'll make it. Sorry that you're this little fish and you get almost eaten by bears. You're still on the road. You have to make it somehow, and you can make it.
At last I made it home to Mama.
So that's the city's name. Again, in your childhood, you're on the road, some years have passed, and you think you made a breakthrough, and sorry, no, you are naive again. It's just, you have to go on. This was just, it can be disappointing, but you're going to fail. You're going to misjudge situations, and this can't demotivate you. Sorry that it happens. You have to go further and do more.
Aww.
You can see he was just on a map. He thought he got there. He thought the road came to an end. No. Still have a long way to go.
Still on my way. Still on my way. And though the journey's pretty
Even Darwin gets demotivated. It's normal. Sorry. I hope with these songs you can uh, survive longer, you know. Every day as a child and when you're on the road, every day you survive is a win. Every day you survive is a win. You can see how rough Darwin is, and although the journey is pretty slow, you have to make it. You have to go on, take rest times. You know, you can't just go forever. He is an dystopian example, as I've said. It's too good to be true. Take your rest times, clean yourself, feed yourself, drink as much as you need, and you can go a little bit slower. The journey will be slower, but it will be more manageable and you'll get more healthy out of that. You know, you're still growing, you're a child.
Oh, I know I'm gonna find my
Yeah. I know that as well. I will get to my destination. Still have not an exact clue when and how exactly, but I will get there. We can say I was this damaged as well in the past. And then as you're this damaged, you have to climb like a rock uphill as he does. You have to be really strong when you're young. Sorry, but it's the way it is. I hope this helps to become stronger. There, you can think about giving up, but something deep inside you, you have to find that, and it will give you more energy. There is something inside that you can use. Find it. As I said, take rest, but you will find it and just go on. Never give up. Never stop, go backwards. Learn, grow, survive.
row. I've reached the top, and I won't.
Yeah, you think you've reached the top, and then, I mean, yeah, life comes again. Life is not always, life is kind of fair. Um, it doesn't always deal you the best hands. Darwin definitely didn't get the best hands, the best cards. He hasn't gotten the best cards dealt to him by life. He makes it up the mountain, very damaged, and he thinks he did it, and he gets eaten by an eagle. That will happen as well. Sorry. We'll see how he manages to go on. This was life. Something really, really bad happened to him. He was incredibly damaged and he almost got eaten by life, but he still survived. And when we think about it, the eagle actually helped him go further. The eagle took it from the mountaintop and put it into its nest that's probably closer to the destination he wants to get to. And here we see him. Life is trying to feed it to, like, I don't know, what can we say? Is the baby. So the situation is something like everywhere you go, something bad happens. At home, at school, you get bullied, your parents are getting divorced or something, your friends are ignoring you, and They don't seem like your friends anymore. Everything is against you. And then something little wants to, life, this chicken, will try to eat you. It's something little. And Darwin just slaps that little thing. That little thing that wants to actually kill him in life, because the eagle didn't want to kill him. It wanted to feed Darwin to its baby. So when you've been through that traumatic, very bad experience, that little small thing, that's the bad thing. I don't know what will happen to you, but it's trying to kill you. That's when life's exactly trying to kill you. That's the test. You have to slap that shit in the face. You say, nah, bro, I'm moving on. Can't stop me. I'm still going strong. Alright? Oh, look, he is very close to actually perishing, well, and he still goes strong.
My heart will fly with excitement.
He even, after that, he handles the bad situation that actually wants to kill him the best way, and he still falls off the tree. So you're on the journey, you're on the road, you get to the top, what you think is the top, then life tells you, no, you are not at the top. Let's crush you a little bit. Gets eaten by an eagle. Put closer to the destination, to the nest, and then some little thing is actually trying to kill you. You handle the situation well, and you're still gonna fall off the tree. Sorry. That's gonna be a really not pleasant experience in your life. It's gonna happen that way. If it happens, just know you can still survive that. He survived it. Look at him. He is dried out. Oh, it's really bad to look at. But you can still make it.
Gumball, I won't stop, give up, or stumble.
No doubt you will make it. You will go on. Just go on. You make it.
Gumball!
There he saw the silhouette of his brother that he wants to get to. And here we can see he was really, he was passing out, and he becomes this motivational boost. After falling, after almost dying, he gets this little motivational boost. Life tricks you again. It's harsh. It's really harsh. You get the motivational boost after you going back to rock bottom, and you hit your head again. Sorry. After this, he passes out, and the family feels him again, that he's almost giving up. So again, it's like life. Darwin gave his everything to get there, and he had a very, very rough time. Got very close to dying a lot of the times, and he got to the point where he just passed out because, as you saw, he ran already damaged, already dried out. He hit his head. Life sees that, like the family. They somehow feel it. And after this, he gets love again. Life finds a way, and he grows legs. Darwin grows legs. After that, he comes back to his senses. He finds that he has legs and he can't really use them, because they're new. Life gives you another asset or opportunity or skill or something after you've proven yourself. And that will make your journey easier going on. After that, he's still in the desert with legs, but he gets to the city, and now he's dirty. He still can't really use his legs. Now I'm summarizing again. And he is going around asking where he can find the family's name. Well, obviously it's a bigger city, so people don't know, and they're disgusted by him because he's really dirty and he has a lot of wounds and stuff. So he's still going strong somewhere in the city. He's really close. And then he sees the family as they are getting in the car to buy another goldfish, because they thought they've lost Darwin. They waited for him so long that they also gave up, and they wanted to buy another goldfish. Darwin sees it from the back and tries to get to them, but gets caught by pest control, I think, and gets put in the cage. So again, getting locked away from the family, from his destination where he wants to go. Could it be any harder for Darwin? I don't know. And for us, well, sorry it's like this, but that's the journey. We have to know it, we have to acknowledge it, and act accordingly. Adapt and power through together. Alright, so he also wants to give up again, locked up in a cage, but he still finds a way to get out, and somehow manages to get to the mall where they're going to buy another goldfish. And Darwin gets there, but sees how the family is buying the new fish, and he gets really disappointed, and he gives up. He's walking away. Very, very sad story. But the family, I don't know if his heart breaks, but the family somehow feels this again, and they feel that Darwin is near them, and so they run through the mall and they find him in the parking lot, and they get united. And after that, he's really happy in other episodes because he can't really complain about his life. He started with very little. He had a rough road to his destination, but now he has basically nothing to complain over. He has the best life that he can ever imagine. Alright, that's going to be exactly like that's going to be it's relatable, is what I want to say. I still am not successful. I still haven't basically anything. I'm just putting myself together right now. Still going strong against the negativity, and we'll make it. You will too. All right. Later.